Alrighty, we are live. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Uh, Alright, everything is set up the way I want. Oh man, my BNSF caboose lost its coupler. And its box. Somewhere. Oh, that's great. Yeah, where's this box? So it completely just died, whatever the heck. But I'm not gonna be worried about that right now. I might ultimately just buy a new frame for that one. Alright, let's get some action going. Yeah, the motor's probably cold though. Because it either does it because then he wants oil, or the M motor's a bit cold. Which it is a bit cooler in the basement today, so. Oh yeah, it is not operating at max speed right now. This will be going a lot faster, but I think right now we just gotta, let me turn the heater up. The heater's on, okay. I don't know. Even though the basement is actually got regular heat, just doesn't do well in the winter. So let's plug in the M scale out. Like last week, hasn't seen action since last week. Okay, what? But yeah, we got the unscale layer going. It is cold down here right now. I mean, it's probably about 65, 50, maybe 50. Because I also haven't had the lights on and stuff all day, at least for a couple hours now. Just playing some Minecraft. So I have to wait for the lights to really start heating things up. And I was supposed to work on the layout today, and yeah, it kind of fell through. With plans. Oh, yeah, I'm accidentally hit that. So I believe if everything is set up correctly, yeah, if people want to join in, I believe I did put the link for people to join in there, so hopefully that link works. Put it in the description. I mean, right now I gotta decide what I want to work on next when it comes to it. Because I do got show you guys, but I got a couple of just one of these. It works for like 2 tracks, but I gotta figure out. Like I'm not gonna get to the guides because I've kind of already overdid those. But it's like I somehow have to make the X straight. Okay, that's loud. I mean, my only thinking is we'll change that. Is I gotta do it literally right at the switch in order to like get anything. Oh, that's all I done. Just calls a circuit. Blown circuit there. Okay, that sounds hard. I gotta figure that out. Like, either else, what I gotta do is I gotta cut it and then angle it, or I just use another section. It's gonna be fun. And I'm moving a locomotive to the locomotive. Yeah, but I mean, anyways, we got a little bit of yeah, because this one's now starting to get up to its temperature, like normal, like operating temperature, what the motor kind of needs, which is a little. I mean, no matter what, they're a little bit higher than surrounding temperature, but I kind of need. But also the oil actually start, I believe, slightly. Well, the cooler the temperature, the oil's slightly thicker, so it kind of congeals a little. I mean, it's not a lot; it's still liquid. This is still fairly liquidy, but I mean, it isn't as like loose as it usually is. It's a little bit more binded together, which also makes things. Yeah, I just have a random freaking 32 fluid ounce tub. Homer's blue. I did order a lot though, so like an actual mystery lot. So I don't even know what's coming in it. It could be junk. It could be actual good stuff. Yeah, you might be wondering. Yes, I did put the coupler finally back on the Santa Fe hopper. I wanted to get back out there. Yeah, I'm gonna be up for a little bit. But, stupid heater thinks it's at temperature. That's much better. I'll put it on high because it clearly needs to get up to that temperature. Because it is coldish. Also, especially when I first booted up that BNSF and the Metro really hasn't warmed up, it looks like yet. Shoot, and the beginning stuff is just gonna take off. Yeah, I do eventually gotta replace that coupler, but yeah, this locomotive is not the greatest for switching. It's just hard all the way. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that coupler is shot for sure, and I've known it's been shot. Most locomotives I have don't. See, the interesting with this, the BNSF one, is it needs a lot of voltage to get going, but once it gets going, you can literally cut the voltage for the most part. It will keep going. Like, I don't know. It's just something how the motor is on it. Like, it needs a shit ton to get going, and then once it gets going, either flies unless you're smart enough to only like not really keep cranking it, because once it gets going, it's fine. Yeah, it is freezing, and I have like unfortunately almost. But So I think the next section I do is the yard, that little extension track. Which the original plan, like, and I think if and when I do build like an actual like full scale size layout, I'm probably taking the buffer off the bumper and stuff off that, whatever it's called. I don't know. I'll probably take that little piece off and actually just do a connection that way because that's probably the easiest. That's kind of why they designed it. I just put that there just so I don't accidentally like this. Well, it's supposed to be for future, but I just did that just so I can have cars there safely with actually me being okay with cars being there. Otherwise, you wouldn't use like half the space. It's like I haven't pulled out the UP cars because I don't really have locomotive. Because locomotive and testing is back under absolute. Because the reasons why I never made an announcement saying it was just testing last stream. So last stream might be the last time it's seen on this channel for a while. Come on, stupid cheap. Every once in a while, the band stuff likes to derail. Just once in a while. But I mean, then again, it isn't used to hauling so much power. So I'm hoping we don't get like screwed over with this. Like, I mean, the lot was $30 in total. So, but I mean, that also includes shipping though. So, I mean, yeah, when you're talking a mystery lot that says they're going to be supposedly over $20 in value, yeah, you better get your money's worth. And I mean, maybe we get ridiculously lucky, which. I mean, any repeat cars I might end up selling. Unless they're actually good cars, then maybe not. I mean, hopefully the heater will start to actually help. Maybe about 15 minutes from now. I mean, I can feel it starting to heat up everything, which is making everything run a little bit more But I would hate to come down here one day and the furnace, let's just say, died or something. Oh, that would suck. Because, I mean, there's a decent amount of moisture. Oh, shit. Stupid. Oh, shit. Alright, the BNSF is done. Nope. We'll try to go back to the Berkshire, but I know it's been having some contact freaking issues right now. That was the main thing on the Challenger, but now the Challenger's motor isn't really working, but I can't really test that one until... I honestly, I think I either need to buy a new Challenger or replace the motor. I think the motor's shot, or was getting there. It's quite a shame because that motor actually powered. But I don't know. Cause, I mean, I did use it a lot in my videos, so. But yeah, I'm sick of switching. So I'll take the BNSF off, even though it has horsepower, though. Dirty little. Eventually, I got to clean out the contacts on that one as well. But I mean, that's fine at the beginning. But I mean, it is like no effect. Still need to replace that damn. Wait, where did I put that? Yeah, I'll find it later. But I believe that's. I don't believe I replaced it yet. Nope, it's still there. Nope. I don't feel like pulling out the Mulga right now. Because also the Mulga's weak as crap. Like the Bachmann Mogul has like no horsepower. P42, I know what the problem is. I just got to get around to contacting Kato. Because I know what the problem is. It's meant up that they want to actually be nice and help. Because one of the motors is actually shot. Like shot as in it's like not running the way it should. It's actually the back one too, which you'd think would be, but apparently it's doing such a. The interesting thing is you put them to separate. The one takes off and the other one just stays behind. So either there was a slightly bad timing, which if that's the case, that would be bound to happen because if you do a lot of that, especially when you're talking the size of those motors, it just drains the engine. It's motors, like it just murders the magnets. Well, I think it's a magnet at least. It murders something in the motor. But where the fuck? There it is. Still freaking doing it. I still just don't understand with this thing. Actually, I don't know the contacts I built on this thing either. It's like I honestly don't see contacts. That one's the one that controls sound, so. I just don't see anything that can cause problems. And it ain't the tracks. I just cleaned it, so not that long ago, so. I'm honestly thinking, I wonder if I do need to put it back on the second prong. Well, the first one, technically, but. Because I'm honestly wondering if it's so far apart that. If there's any delay in pickup, that's why. That ain't why, but oh my god, shit. Yeah. I don't even know what the damn is. It's like, I almost think it's in the tender. All right, let's. Well, let me. I gotta do this on my own here. No, those wheels are fairly clean as well. Interesting. No, all the light connections are good as well. So. I honestly don't know. But, hold up, I'm just rerouting the Berkshire, then I'll pick up my phone. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't feel like. I don't know. Okay, where? Here's where I asked some dealers to do. They did use this like rail testing. Okay, I wonder if this is a power pack or the. All right, so we're just as a test. I'm going to start. I wonder if it's actually honestly the power pack. Nope, not the power pack. I honestly don't know what the f is wrong with this thing. Yeah, because that isn't normal. So we'll get the GP9 out. But legit, I don't see a reason why. Unless I gotta go and clean the tender contacts, which I'm not about to do right now. Yeah, let's grab the Bachmann. This one actually isn't a bad runner. Just add like turns off once in a while. Not drop that bolt. Yeah, DCC on. So this one's gonna be nice because I don't have to convert that one. I have another one coming. Stupid Lionel's technically DCC. Because I know this thing freaking flies. Let's get that up to 70. I just don't like. I mean, I get why Bachman did this, but oh my god, it's super annoying. It looks super stupid. Anyways, let's get the. That's just the. That's very interesting. Let me just listen. Oh yeah, it's probably because of that other caboose. So looks like the Tyco went off. That is. I mean, this by itself does do a lot of current draw. That's also a very old headlight in there too, so that is expected. I mean, that one unfortunately has way too much draw. I mean, yeah, obviously on the DCC system, yeah, that's more than enough power, but still. But it's like usually you'll fluorescence, so those older style bulbs and stuff, they do end up drawing quite a bit of energy, so see if that was a problem. I think it's probably just load. Yeah. Train mode's quite heavy. So let's. I'm actually bringing it out, not bringing it out, and I don't want to. But damn it, I don't have a conversion card. Shit. Your car can quickly like convert it. Or am I gonna really go on eBay and buy it? Nah, I'm not like reading that. I think all my LD cars have those. So. So much in that car. Um, So we need a conversion if I want to do that. Actually, I need two. So yeah, scratch that. Where did I just put that? So I'm just caboose. There it is. Southern Pacific Lands. Put the caboose back on. Yeah, if it's gonna play one of these games, it's like you need to like jam the couplers in. Whenever we're at height, they're just not grabbing each other. Okay, there we go. Let's get the GP9 going. We're gonna give it some more juice. Because I haven't ran this engine in quite a while, so it's probably got. I think that's about full. So you're talking. I mean, I guess that would be interesting to run like an HL scale layout when you just have ice glazed over your tracks, except for literally with the locomotive. So you better hope that that front wheel is just crushing it away. But I mean, yeah, okay, SMT does this nothing. I'm not about to go do that. I would love to, yes, but one area I could do it has very weak. The only area I could actually think of doing it is not really that safe. So, I mean, one, the boards are like freaking breaking. So, holy crap, my hand is shaking still. I am trying to heat up, but sadly, the problem is I can't put the heater on high because then it just overheats. I'm trying to think, what other locomotive doesn't need lubrication? Let's see, UP one does. The Atlas needs a front coupler, but I mean, that doesn't really matter right now. I don't feel like killing the Atlas though today. Um, let's see. I really wish I could get that Tyco running. But I have no experience with rusted out motors, so. Chicago Northwestern Highwood unfortunately doesn't. I don't think has a horsepower. I don't think this one does. I think it's like an SD24, but I don't think this one has a lot of horsepower. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't surprise. I mean, if this IHC can pull it, I'll be impressed. But the problem is, I think it's a lot of. It's way too late. No, it's slipping, but I just lost like half its wheels though on the curve somehow. Like honestly, this is a locomotive I wish they put a lot of weight in. Like you're talking something that has the amount of wheels, and I believe it shows a lot of full sets. Yeah. Well, we literally just stuck. Oh yeah, the front set did derail. That's why. But I mean, I think a little bit of extra weight in that shell probably gives it a little bit more tractor buffer. And the tractor buffer is what it's lacking. It's quite frankly, it just derails everything on every bump, nook, turn. I mean, when a locomotive's the weight of a freaking piece of rolling stock, yeah, that isn't good. So I mean, it's slipping on this, but just sit and give it enough time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's way too light, and I can bring up the mogul, but there's like a 99.9999999% chance it'll never be able to pull that. Yeah, that's just gonna spin its drivers now, and I know it's gonna do it. This thing's a little weak, little piece of shit. I mean, I can stage a short line thing for sure, but with a mogul, but I don't think I can hold that. And same with the reason, tractor. But I mean, at that point, the mogul, that isn't even its fault. There just aren't enough drivers to go around the locomotive. Because that's a nice thing with this model steam locomotives is they just the bigger you get, the more horsepower. So the bigger the drivers, the more speed you're gonna get. What you mean? This one looks. See, this is one we either want to get like a New York Central Hudson, not necessarily. I believe they made those in HO scale, but I think it's a Bachmann. Because a Hudson I know could pull it. My usual train. A Hudson, a Northern. That's the other problem. But oh, no, it wasn't all. See, a Hudson, a Northern for New York Central is a bitch to get. So Niagara's are just. Usually, when you find them, they'll say brand new, and then you look at the pictures, and like the driving rods are just manipulated. Come on. Yeah, like I said. Yeah, it's never gonna go anywhere. Which sucks because. Okay, that split right where I actually wanted it to. But This is not gonna go in well because I'm still working on the damn yard, and plus there's like a couple switches that don't want to stay. They're supposed to because there's like a couple damn pieces fast. This is why I kind of wish switches were pre-ballasted because. So that car will go to the next track. So there's gonna be a couple cars I think that are just gonna take up the entire yard because I know how to produce these pieces of shit. Like one car derails and like everyone else is. Especially when I'm trying to work on the yard though, like this is when I wish I actually did have DCC because you won't have to deal with half these problems. So you're able to basically just control it. And now I'm worried about power. The derailments. I mean, okay, derailments are. Holy shit, this car's just derailing on air. It's gonna derail literally on everything. Oh, it's also got freaking ballast on its wheels, that's why. That one I don't think can flash. No, I might be able to fit one more. Oh yeah, there are some ballast spots where it's just too high. Alright, there we go. Piece of shit. You piece of shit. God damn. The Mogul, I mean, this is a joke still. If this thing can't even run on a piece of straight track still. I mean, the whole purpose of when you make a product and you're going to charge $100 for it is it doesn't freaking derail. Like, on literally everything. I've seen Broadway Limited. Like, I've seen people, like, take higher end locomotives on shittier track and do good. No, it's derailing on this. Okay, yeah, that actually makes sense because I never fixed that one. So, what we're gonna do, this thing's gonna be a bitch, is we're gonna let's think real. So you gotta think about this big brain stuff. We're gonna move the Metro on the track, the first track. We'll make a New York Central passenger train on the outer track, and I pray to God that doesn't freaking go down. Oh my God. So let's shoot these down the yard, because the extra caboose do not help. Good enough for right now. What I'm doing storage. So with that, so we're going to 2 passenger trains. First things first. I think it's this one. Yep. Okay. So get it to that one. Cross that over. We have not used a crossover since the so remember, we're still on just this put track power for a little bit longer. Hold that there. So we can actually get power. So now then we're going to take the, it's actually rail the New York Central. Okay, that's got to close. This is honestly wish I actually, companies didn't use hook horns. But no one came up with the ingenious idea of a knuckle coupler for a while. It's like I think they were just coming out in the 70s, but no companies used them. Alright, there's got to be another one somewhere. I don't have 4. Because I got. There's. I completely missed it. I missed my package card. Oh, do I have the other card in my. Alrighty, so damn it. Well, no, we're luckily leaving that track anyways, but so I think this is a very rare occasion where we actually bring out the mogul. So shut that. Shut that. Yeah, this one I have much better control on. And this is a New York Central. Yeah, this train engine is, let's face it, is way too small. Oh, shit. Okay. Why are you? Oh, this is speed. Piece of shit. So we can't run that. For various reasons. So I know I'm gonna make the most illegal contest then, because it's just how this stupid Athearn design their trucks. Piece of shit, Athearn. Because like, I have a slight little bump in the rail still. Because I gotta find where that switch is, which I think is in this pile. Yeah, it's right here. Eventually, I actually rebuild it. Because I got the left hand ready to go. I better have not glued on that switch. Ah, shit, I did. Yeah, because I thought it was good, and then surprise, surprise, nope. So we'll pull out the UP cars because those things like never get used right now. It's just to keep those wheels rolling. Okay, so apparently there's just a really shitty ass piece of train. Why is that derailing? So otherwise, apparently I'm gonna just fuck my own tracks. So that's gonna be great. Yeah, no. Apparently none of the bi-levels can handle that switch right now. Makes literally no sense because there's nothing in the flangeway. Yeah, there's nothing for Fanny to make. Yep, it's just a piece of shit. But to me, that makes no sense because, quite frankly, I can run. Oh, yeah, I can probably see what it. Let's see, why is that derailing? Ah. Yeah, that'll do it. Is there a way to screw that down? Otherwise, yeesh. I just need to screw it down just a bit.